Up the road in Maumee, 18U travel softball. Maumee Wizards, Erie Lady Outlaws in action. Not a long wait, though. Wizards working their magic. Carissa Smith legs out the infield single. That's going to score Lily Goodwin, and no looking back from there. An inning later, already a 7-run lead. Shea Harper, grounder to short, wide throw, allows both runners to score. It's a 9-0 game. Move to the 5th inning, 11-3. Pitcher Jaden Wilcox helping out her own cause. Into the gap, driving in yet another Wizard run. Lady Outlaws would get a couple more, but it would not be enough as the Wizards take this one 12-5. CJ Perry caught up with Wilcox after the victory.
Jaden, you were staked to a lead before you even went out to pitch. So what does that do for a pitcher when you already got a couple of runs in the bank for you?
Takes a little stress off me, makes me be able to relax up there and not have to worry about striking everybody out. And it felt nice, pretty good to be able to know I can go out there and hit and also come in and pitch.
CJ and BCSN's answer to Ernie Banks, Rick Poland. Hey, let's call two.
If you're the Lady Outlaws from Erie, PA, you came a long way to run into a buzzsaw, and that's exactly what the Wizards were today, Rick. Staked to that 9-0 lead. I mean, it took a lot for the Outlaws to kind of claw their way back in. They got a few runs, but in the end, Wizards pitching from Jaden Wilcox, and their bats were just too much.
Well, the Wizards jumped on them early, and then the Outlaws just couldn't keep up with the pitching that they were facing, couldn't get back in the game. They tried valiantly. They did a nice job of coming back a little bit, and but just not enough.
Speaking of Jaden Wilcox inside the circle, 7 strikeouts on the day. She was really just keeping the Outlaws on their toes. She said the first few innings, everything was outside, kind of that's what her and her coach had planned. Then when they started hitting and clawing their way back into the game, changed her approach a little bit. Whatever they were doing worked.
Yep. Both teams made in-game adjustments that helped both of them, but once the Wizards got that big lead, the adjustments that they made were the adjustments to keep them up in the lead.
Sure, credit to the Outlaws and certainly Phoenix Thomas inside the circle because she was struggling early on. They came to life. They made some errors, but boy, middle innings, they really started to come on, score a few runs. But in the end, the runs that the Wizards put up, that lead was just far too big.